we just waiting down there. The nigga sends the police security guards down there. As soon as we get to walking out the door, the police got scared and they start popping. And one of my niggas got hit. And but the media said 50 Cent shot at Kane and somebody fell. 50 Cent ran out the back door. He crawled out the rat hole. So the nigga didn't come out the front door. He went out the back door with 40 police.
Where 50 at? He be talking that gangster shit. I see my man Game out here. That's why I'm talking about some Dolo shit, B. He ain't got no cops with him, none of that, B.
I would see Game in the neighborhood where you're not supposed to see a superstar of that stature right now. I still see Game in like Ladera Center. I see him in Fox Hills Mall, and he's touchable.
Hey, I see Game out here, baby. The nigga ain't from New York.
And a lot of cats that I deal with, you'll never see him in the inner city. And to that testament, I think he's a real dude.
Where you at right now? Home, nigga. Boy, you rolling. You know what it is. Respect that, man.
Sometimes in the media makes me seem contradictory because one day I'll say fuck you and your life, and then the next day I have had time to analyze my thoughts and my views on the situation. But 50, when he gets angry, it's so much envy and malice and jealousy that 50 Cent sort of gets in the way of who Curtis Jackson is.
I got kicked out of G-Unit, no hard feelings. In the aftermath is me and Dre still chillin'. At a press conference, no more killing. Guilty conscience donated $500,000. And now Sharp said hip-hop was over. The bigger the stunt, the more albums get sold. But 3 hollow tips left my nigga in the cold. In front of the radio station, bleeding in the snow.
You and 50 hostility, will it ever settle down, you think? Maybe like 5 more years?
It's just, it's funny. It's funny now. It's not even in the, you know what I'm saying, like, where it's so crazy and scary and, the media is really hyping it and people using it for publicity. It ain't like that. It's just funny now.
Okay.
What goes around comes around.
So it's not rage or anything like this?
Yeah, I call it game time. Maybe Curtis Jackson and 50 Cent and Jason Taylor and The Game, maybe those 4 guys, because they're 4 guys, 4 different guys, individually driven. Maybe those 4 guys can get on the phone one day and whisper about the idea of maybe in this lifetime getting back into the studio and recording something.
When I say bounce, everybody bounce. Come on, bounce. Come on, bounce. Left side bounce, middle bounce, right side bounce. Everybody bounce. Come on, bounce, 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 bounce.
I think that me and 50 were alike in a lot of ways, and 50 didn't like that. It's like, Dre had Snoop, gave Snoop an opportunity to be, who Snoop is today. Then Dre found Eminem and let him breathe and let him make his money and didn't, try to stunt his growth. Then Dre had 50. Did the same thing with 50. Let 50 reach his, potential, make all this money and very high profile celebrity status. And then there was me. And 50 just wasn't ready to move out the way from me yet. We never tried to work anything out because I never knew it was a problem. But every time I would walk out the studio, I wouldn't feel the same warmth. I didn't have that feeling that I had in the beginning, the early stages of my career when recording the documentary. I felt there was something missing, that there was love lost, and that I was abandoned. And I don't blame Dre, because I don't blame anybody for anything, because we have to keep ourselves together and to make sure we're alright before we can reach out and help or touch anybody else. So I understood Dre's motive for cutting me off or not fucking with me, or whatever it was that he was doing. I just know that that relationship dissolved and it was no more. And I needed no explanation or no excuse for it, because it's okay to be who you are and do the things that you think are going to better you. And if that thing was not to help Game at that point in time, then Game got to help itself.
Every time I was in the studio, I capitalized, watched everything Dre did. Every time he touched the knob, you know what I'm saying? Every time he put one of his chest pieces in place, you know what I'm saying? Moved one of his arms overhead. And he, you know, he's really all hip hop is the game, man. You know what I'm saying? And I studied behind the best that did it, the best that ever did it, you know, since Dr. Dre. And I know I play this shit, man. I do this, man. Hey, Mr. Ticker Windows with your brain. I see young and up and coming, all I do is stop pain. Keep trying to change the game, but I still stop pain. I moved Dr. Dre, still stay with the top team. Niggas trying to throw salt in my name. Woman trying to ball my game. Niggas trying to choke my frame.
When everyone turned their backs on me, all the things that I had went through in the early stages, my childhood, teenage years, all that came back. Plus this new heavy weight of not being wanted on a label, having no help or no resources to really create, produce, and finish my next project.
With this industry, there's always rumors and speculation, and there's always, there's politics involved. You know, you have Game, who sold 5 million albums, 5 million copies of that album, and they didn't really promote it, towards the end. After he had his feud with 50, they pretty much cut him off, It was the people that kept promoting that album. The people drove him to 5 million, and it was his personality that he displayed, and his depth, and his willingness to say, hey, I'm not getting along with 50, but I'm not gonna let this guy roll over me, and it's that way of living for him that got him through, that got him into the second album. In this industry, most cats would have rolled over. They would have did the white flag thing and said, I give up, I'll go search for a deal, I'll try to go to this label, if I can't go to this label, I'll go to Koch, and go get an independent deal. He didn't back down, and he had good people around him, his manager, Jimmy Hitchman, and Czar Entertainment, and his A&R, Angelo. If he didn't have those guys around him and the core crew of people that remained loyal to him, because a lot of his original crew, some of them left, they weren't around.
Everybody leaves, just me, my thoughts, his pen and his pad. Oh, and the Black Gorilla. Black Gorilla start throwing me off the walls and punching me in the face.
Charles on some gangsta shit. I'm a maniac, niggas trying to steal my shine. I gotta warn you not to cross that line, cause I'm a motherfucking maniac. Nigga, it's about that time to introduce him to that new Tech 9. My mama told me I'm a maniac. Don't trust me, nigga, cause I don't trust me, nigga. I'm a motherfucking maniac. So don't trust me, nigga, cause I don't trust me, nigga. I'm fucking insane. Glock 45, put it to my own brain. Blow the shit out, come back, that's why they call me Game. Yeah, I'm loco, got you rap niggas in a chokehold. Jermaine Dupri ass niggas, always rapping so-so. Always on my dick, jocking my car, jocking my bitch. West side, I'm on that gangsta shit. After Snoop, there be no more, except for me. I slip
snuck in Dr. Dre's kitchen and stole the recipe. Cooked crack on these dope ass beats. I got heat like Pacino, lyrical assassin, there will be no more beefing with these corny ass rap niggas. Kill a nigga on your song, never bust a gat nigga.